Okay, Coach. First question I'd like to ask you is, how has the semester been for you guys?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the semester's actually been a rough one, James. You know, uh, yet another season has been canceled due to COVID. So now we have last spring, this past fall, and then
Mhm.
2021. So Gallaudet went 100% remote on the fall, and will continue to do so in the springtime. So far, just we've been communicating through Zoom, FaceTime, text, email, but most assuredly, all of the athletes, they would really prefer to be here on campus with everyone else.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So going into that, now that now you're not competing and they're not even on campus, what kind of activities? I know you mentioned Zoom, you mentioned some different things. What are some of the activities that you as a staff are doing to keep your student athletes engaged?
Well, the entire athletic department is definitely trying to keep up the morale of the student body and the student athletes. Different things like our head strength coach, Coach Healy, he jumped on it last spring. Him and his staff, they conducted workouts for each team to be involved with. In-home workouts, so that they don't have to worry about weights and different things like that. So mostly body weight exercises they've been doing with that. Um, we've had several different things as far as teams have made motivational videos for posts on YouTube and TikTok. Uh, we've had guest speakers also. Dr. Spencer, he's a sports psychologist, gave a presentation. Uh, we've had, what's it called? A comedic night.
Okay.
They where different deaf and hard of hearing professional comedians have actually had presentations and stuff like that. So that was pretty good. Uh, Teams have also, individual teams have they done game trivia nights. They've conducted study tables. That's like they just come on and then they study. You can separate in Zoom to different groups if you can pair teammates up as far as being in the same class together. In game nights as well. So we've been doing a lot of different things to try to keep our student athletes busy. Uh, they're at home and far away, and like I said, we all wish they were here with us, make things a lot easier.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about some of the stuff that you've done. You've been there for a few years. What are some of the accomplishments that you're proud of since you've been the coach at Gallaudet?
It's been a number of things, really. Like pretty much, we've broken numerous records. There were, long-standing 30-year-old records. Um, I hosted one of the first track and field meets on campus in about 30 years. We've hosted one to two every year, with the exception of last spring. Um, there was, Eric Gregory placed 10th place in the 200-meter dash in the 2019 national championship. So that was a huge accomplishment there. I've built the team. That was one of my goals coming in, building the team numbers, men and women's side, being able to cover all events. Um, But all of these goals are definitely what coaches strive to do over their term and career. If they coach long enough, they're definitely going to achieve it. But I do believe that um, my proudest moments are when I watch someone that I coach graduate and then move on to become a productive member of society. Yep.
Great. Final question I have for you. I know that you guys have gone to meets all over the place in Georgia and North
Yeah.
Carolina and wherever you can find time.
Right.
You're not competing this year, but what does it mean to be in the CSAC and be able to compete for a conference championship?
Well, we are all very much so excited to be a part of the CSAC. It means a lot to myself and my athletes to have a conference championship to look forward to at the end of the season. It's a huge motivational factor um, to have that to look forward to, as well as the weekly awards and the academic awards. So now, it gives them a chance to be recognized. And, hopefully during some of these meets in season and then postseason, teams can get to know each other a lot better, and hopefully they can get a chance to see what the deaf community has to offer and what deaf culture is all about.